The painter of lost colors imagine a city, not a city with bright lights and colorful balloons. No, a city called Greyville. In Greyville, everything was, as its name suggests, grey. The houses, the streets, the cars, even the birthday cakes. The reason, one day a huge cloud of smoke, the Great Greyness, passed through and sucked up all the colors in the city. The people of Greyville had forgotten what red, yellow, or blue looked like. They weren't sad, they were just ... flat. In this colorless city lived an extraordinary little boy named Oscar. Oscar had a marvelous secret, a hidden treasure. Every time he closed his eyes, he remembered the colors. He remembered the vibrant red of a strawberry, the bright yellow of a summer sun, and the deep green of a frog. Oscar always carried a small, rusty gray metal box, which everyone mistook for a toolbox. But this box contained 2 paintbrushes, one large and one very small, and pots of invisible paint pots filled with memories of colors. He never painted in broad daylight. The people of Greyville wouldn't have understood. They would have said, "Why waste black ink on that wall?" Oscar decided to lead a secret mission. Every night, after the sun went down, he would go out. He would start at the beginning of the street. He dipped his large brush into the pot of memory of red and painted his neighbor Mrs. Hortense's front door. The door remained grey, of course, but Oscar knew that beneath the grey layer the red was waiting. Then he would take the small brush. He dipped it into the memory of yellow and drew a tiny daisy on the side of an old trash can. He worked all night, painting the bridge, the benches, the swings in the park. He didn't want the colors to appear right away. He wanted the colors to be hidden, like little laughs ready to burst. He painted with his kindness, hoping that someone, someday, would remember. One morning, a terrible event occurred. A large truck drove too fast and knocked over trash cans in the street. A little girl, Lila, was playing there. She burst into tears, frightened by the noise and the mess. Oscar, who was hiding behind a tree, ran to her. He did what he always did when he wanted something to be beautiful. He touched Lila's shoulder with his brush dipped in the memory of pink, the color of tenderness. And there, a miracle happened. Lila looked up, and she no longer saw the grey mess. She saw the small piece of wall Oscar had painted, and she saw that the colors were starting to appear very faintly at first, then stronger and stronger. The daisy painted in yellow on the trash can lit up. Mrs. Hortense's door, behind it, turned a fiery red. People stopped. They pointed. The colors, painted with Oscar's memories, were exploding everywhere. The Great Greyness, in sucking up the colors, had forgotten to suck up the memories. And Oscar's kindness toward Lila had been the spark. The mayor came out of the town hall, his eyes wide. He looked at Oscar, who held his paintbrushes. "Oscar, how did you do it?" asked the mayor. Oscar smiled and showed his small metal box. "It wasn't me, Mr. Mayor. It's the power of memory and kindness. I painted what was beautiful in my mind, and the kindness made it appear." From then on, the people of Greyville remembered the magic. They understood that the Great Greyness couldn't do anything against what is in the heart. They helped Oscar paint the whole city using their own memories of colors. Mrs. Hortense remembered the blue of the sky. The baker remembered the golden color of warm bread. Greyville became the most colorful city in the world. It even changed its name to Rainbow City. Oscar didn't become a great artist. He became the guardian of memories. He made sure that no one ever forgot the beauty of small things. And if you ever pass through Rainbow City and you see a color that looks a little sad, all you have to do is close your eyes. Remember something truly joyful and perform a small act of kindness for someone. You'll see the color will reappear brighter than ever.